Is 2,000 years of research, is that scientific? Or is a 5-year study done by a vested interest to make money scientific?
I'd say 2,000 years is far more
I think
reliable.
2,000 years is way more scientific. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you look at these, like the acupuncture. They've had these acupuncture tables. They've talked about medicinal mushrooms. They've talked about healing herbs for thousands of years. And they've helped hundreds of thousands and millions of people heal their diseases with natural compounds. Right? So we're all here in this natural health food store because you know what? We find when we eat sprouts and we eat greens and we have some algae and we do these things that, by George, I think my anal leakage isn't quite as bad. Why is it not bad? Because it works. So we're doing our own research. Dr. Mom is doing her research. Am I not right? Dr. Mom does it. Dr. Mom goes to the grocery store and she gets this or reads about it, takes it, goes wherever, and then their child of 5 years old, because we know Dr. Mom has this inherent, the feminine energy is a caregiving, is a healing, and it will go through all boundaries. I mean, the masculine and dominated viewpoint is very warlike, and it'll go chomp down the beast and stuff. But that feminine energy is what propelled our species, is what rears the children. And so that energy is very powerful, right? So that energy, they're like, gosh darn it, my kid has asthma, and I gave him 10 drugs, and they didn't work. I'm going to find a cure, right? And then, and we wonder, and then they go find this stuff, and they go, wow, liquid vitamin C seems to make him do better than that drug he's taking. Or maybe that green drink is like cleansing him. And so Dr. Mom, we have Dr. Mom in this country, is this evolution of consciousness, this light or this energy to find the truth, no matter how much, I don't care how much you spend to tell people a lie. That inborn nature will break through. At some point it has to, right? And even the evolution of our species. Do you ever wonder why all the religions and this New Age movement is like this big hodgepodge of all these different things? Do you know why that is?
Because there's so many things that cure you.
Yeah, but there's so many things that work. But now, when you think about, we're talking about the halo that was in different parts of the world, right? And they said it different ways. Now, why is it that Christianity evolved differently than Hinduism and the Muslim and the one in South Africa, the Indians over here, and the Mayans down there? Why is it that their spiritual concepts were different? It's still doing it, isn't it? Why? Does anyone know?
Because masters came in all different times.
That's true. That's very true. But another reason, they would have been more connected if they hadn't had impenetrable bounds. Like you had between Asia and India, you had that big range of mountains, and then you had South Africa. So there was a lot of separation of ideas. Even though the similar ideas came through it, it was called Krishna over here, and this over there, and that over there, and the thing over here. But when you look at the New Age movement, all the New Age movement is it's basically a culmination, a synthesis of truth among many tribes, many nations, because we're all talking to each other. Because I'm able to chat with Lee, the other Lee, over in China, and I'm over here in the United States. And they go, oh, what about blah, 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 and I go, oh, what about blah, blah, blah. And then we're sharing ideas. So the internet and all this stuff, there is no way you're going to stop the New Age movement and the synthesis of ideas as long as we have communication. Now, if the dark core takes over, darkness tends